This is my teleprompter, because if I don't have this, I'll just get up there and go boo, 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 boo. So, I want to tell you, I'm excited today. We live in some very challenging times right now, but with challenges come great opportunities. We can advance those opportunities in our favor. Now, I'm a small business owner, and over the course of my lifetime, I've created hundreds of jobs. And I've employed a lot of people, and I know how to create jobs, and that's an important part of our economy right now is we need jobs. Yes! We shouldn't get focused on this healthcare legislation. Jobs and exactly. And I'll tell you what, can you hear me now? Yes! Okay. Our current tax policy is destructive to growth and capitalism. And I'll tell you what, just short of dismantling the internal revenue system, we need to go to a flat tax or a fair tax. It's going to make it so much easier to pay our taxes. Hold on, gotta look at the teleprompter. Okay, I gotta tell you, when I was in grade school, one of my favorite teachers was Mrs. Moore. I was in the 3rd grade, and she was a hottie. I used to have her over for dinner with my parents. Of course with my parents, because I was in 3rd grade. But I'll tell you what, I don't think the federal government has any business with our education system. I think everything should be turned back to the parents to choose which school that they should educate their kids at, and all education should go back to the states. Our healthcare system needed some reform, but I'll tell you what, this piece of trash legislation that our president signed, we didn't need that. Now, this illegitimate document must be repealed. And I'll tell you what, I'm not for any federal funding of abortions, and I don't think anybody should have to perform an abortion, any clinic or any other type of company. You know, our Declaration of Independence tells us that we are free men and that we are created equal and that we do have unalienable rights. That's right. And I believe in traditional marriage between a man and a woman. Yeah. I am opposed to any undocumented person from using our healthcare system. Immigration reform that's facing us right now, because they're going to use that against us. But I'll tell you, my wife is an immigrant. She's here legally. She's here legally, and I understand this immigration problem and the problems that we have with it. We've got to address it ourselves. Otherwise, they're going to give amnesty to everybody, and amnesty is not the answer here. No amnesty. Hold on, I gotta look at the teleprompter. Wait a minute here. Hard to hold. Okay. The other thing I'm pissed off about is these terrorists that are being tried in our civilian courts. I'll tell you what, our government's failing us in such a big way, they should be securing the border. We can't handle this immigration thing till we lock down the border. Now let me tell you this. I told you my wife's an immigrant. She's from the Ukraine. And you go across the border over into Russia or any of those other things illegally and they just shoot you. Now, I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you what happens over there. Now, the bottom line is, hold on, teleprompter. The bottom line is we had no business bailing out the banks or these financial institutions. Right on. The federal earmarks and all the pork that are in these things is killing the sovereignty of our states. Now, when I'm elected, I'm not bringing home the bacon to you guys, so just get that out of your head. Nevadans don't need, and I think I can speak for all Americans, Nevadans don't need, and Americans don't need the federal government in their lives. We need freedom.